Hello, Groval here, and welcome to the showdown battle. So what it is going to be, I'm just showing off the moveset that I have, and right now it's Archeops versus Breloom, which is an easy idea of who's going to win. Because just look at, yeah, but then again, Spore is, difficult, and he also has the Focus Sash. It was able to allow his HP to stay till at least 1. I don't know yeah, and also Archeops also has the ability to feed us, so it's like, if just one hit is Archeops gets, then it faints. Or not faints, it's like, if it has half its HP, then it's weaker. Yeah, so now I send out my Tyranitar to get up that Sandstorm. Yeah, after I use the U-turn. Yeah, Tyranitar is a pretty good Pokemon, I think. And he sends out the Machamp, which, because of Tyranitar's dual weaknesses, 2 fighting types might be a trouble or a problem. Yeah, see, it faints in the first hit. But then I think that since it also has the leftover, that might also help it out since it can heal. But I'll use my Archeops, so maybe the Archeops can go and defeat it. Yeah, I think that maybe Archeops can just defeat them all. But Archeops is a pretty good Pokemon. Yeah, but then again, they have, pretty good Pokemon, I think, as well. But see, it's, pretty much one-hitting them. Yeah, because Archeops is pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's what Archeops is doing, just going and defeating them all, and the person was just, choosing what Pokemon they were going to send out at the time. Yeah, and it's a Conkeldurr, and yeah, Archeops didn't defeat it that turn, because also of its defeatist, which made it weaker. That's one downside to having Archeops, but I don't know why. I just kind of wanted to use Archeops on my team, because Archeops is pretty cool. And it's pretty strong as well. Yeah, so that's why I kind of chose Archeops as well, but mainly because it's a pretty fast flying type, I think. Flying rock type, I mean to say. Pretty fast rock type, then. Yeah, so he sends out the Gallade, which my Kabutops couldn't defeat. And I only have the 3, the Rhyperior, the Terrakion, and the Aggron left. And I think the person was fighting or something, or maybe I was fighting. But oh well. There's also sometimes, where it'll take a while sometimes, but not that often. So I think that, I don't know, I sent out my Rhyperior, and I think I would just, yeah, so Rhyperior versus Gallade, I had a Bug-type move on Rhyperior, so that's what I thought of using. Yeah, and unfortunately Gallade has Drain Punch, and I defeated Gallade. Now all he has left is Lucario. Yeah, I could see all the Pokemon right there. Yeah, so now I just need to defeat the Lucario. Right there is the Lucario that I need to defeat. And unfortunately, I was going to use Earthquake, but Lucario defeated Rhyperior. So then I decided to go and send out Terrakion. And then I decided to use Close Combat, which would, and defeated it. And that's the end of that battle. Yeah, so the previous battle was just against a random trainer, but this is one of the leaders of the Flaming Darkness League. So I thought that by battling him, it might show off my Pokemon, and it'll probably show off their Pokemon as well, if you want to see. But they have a Poison-type team, and I have Rock-type, so I don't know. I don't think that it's going to be that. Well, it might be. Well, I defeated the Mothman, or Venomoth. Yeah. So like they nickname their Pokemon. I just don't really enjoy nicknaming them because I can never really think of a creative nickname for them. So none of my Pokemon have nicknames. Yeah, so that's why Archeops is Archeops, Terrakion is Terrakion, Tyranitar is Tyranitar, and Archeops is probably going to defeat that Nidoking with, yep, it defeated the Nidoking, and it also defeated a Tentacruel earlier, which I forgot to say. Yeah, but they have pretty good Pokemon. But Archeops is pretty good though. Yeah, so like they have a pretty good team, but it's just like Archeops is pretty much a good Pokemon to have. And luckily it didn't go past halfway, so Archeops didn't activate Defeatus, so it's still pretty strong. He only has 2 Pokemon left. Yeah, so I guess my team is a pretty good team. And unfortunately now Archeops is weaker because of its Defeatus. Yeah, and Archeops fainted. So that was kind of awful about its Defeatus, so yeah, it's kind of not that great of an ability. So now I'm going to probably send out a different Pokemon. So I think that I will go and send out maybe a Pokemon that might be able to defeat him. I'm just trying to think of what Pokemon might be a good Pokemon to battle. And I think that the Pokemon that I should probably use will be on my team. Yeah, I think that it's just taking a while for the Pokemon to come out or something like. It's just like server error, not that, but like I think it's lag or something. So it's like, yeah, so I send out the Aggron, not lag of the screen recorded, lag of the server. So it's like, yeah, it tends to do that from time to time, so it's not my screen recorded that I'm using. Like, my screen recorder skips from time to time, but it doesn't really lag. So, yeah, that's about it about that. Yeah, so, unfortunately it uses fire attacks. And then I decide go and use Thunder Punch, which didn't defeat it. Then I decided to use a different move. But like the Pokemon decided to wait because it's still some like server lag because of this is kind of I don't know, but it's a good game though. It doesn't lag that often, only on rare occasions, so don't worry if you want to play the game. And it's also online and it's free, so you don't need to pay anything. And you don't need to download anything if you want to play Pokemon Showdown. To all you Pokemon fans that enjoy battling, this is a really good place to go to. And if you want to go and find the Flaming Darkness League, then go to the Frost server and you'll probably find the Flaming Darkness League there. And now I think that it's just more lag or something. But I sent out Tyranitar now. So now Tyranitar might be able to defeat it. Yeah, so this is just kind of a slow battle. Yeah, so now I'm just going to wait for the opponent to attack. Just going to wait. Yeah, it might just be kind of boring because this is kind of a unfair kind of battle. I'll try to upload battles that are like more interesting, like more exciting. than these ones, because it's like my Pokemon may or may not be better, or it's like I might have just gotten lucky with Archeops. So maybe I might try to run a battle or something. I also have other teams, but like since I am the Rock type leader, I do use the Rock type team. So that's why you will see me use the Rock types, even though they might not be good against Pokemon like Roselia over there. But fortunately, I can give them other moves like Fire Blast. But it didn't do that much damage though. So yeah, and Giga Drain went and defeated Tyranitar. But I don't think that mattered that much. So I hope that I can have another Pokemon that will defeat it. Yeah, Rhyperior may defeat it, because it had like Mega Horn on it. Yeah, so that's the good thing about Rhyperior. Unfortunately, Mega Horn missed, which is kind of awful. But that's okay though, because I still have Terrakion and Kabutops, so I'll send out Terrakion, who may defeat it. I'm not sure. It might be able to defeat the Roselia, because Terrakion is a pretty good Pokemon. Yeah, so hopefully Terrakion defeats it, but maybe not. Yeah, the Stone Edge missed, and Giga Drain went and made Pokemon faint, so now I sent out Kabutops and decided to use a Toxic, and now I just need to see what they're going to attack with. Giga Drain and Kabutops fainted, and they won. The other leaders have good Pokemon as well, so that's why they won.